spiritual truths that has happened, and some of them are still going to happen. As we go through the feast, I'll explain. But then look forward and we look behind, because you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've come from. The sin offering for the golden, for a high priest was a bull. And think for a second that the golden calf didn't spring to mind every time he went up and he thought, I mucked up real bad that time. But then he goes, but look how far God has brought me. And look at where I'm going. Who knew? Do you think Aaron ever stopped to think that he would be the image used as the high priest, that is God in flesh himself? Never in your wildest dreams could we fully understand the things that God has prepared for us, and the ripple effect that is going to happen for the generations after. So remember the anniversaries. Take these special times, your vows, and keep them here. Let no person, no situation take away what you have lived through together. Because your marriage can become the battlefield, and you can be swinging a sword, and the first person you hit is your spouse. If God does not do it the way you want to do, you pick up an arrow or a brick and you try to throw it at him. Well, you never listen to me. God in there, you're just so sick and tired of this. We stand by feet and we moan and we do whatever and we grumble. And guess what? There are pages of guys who grumble. I wish I could turn back and look at them in the wilderness and go, You know, I'm so grateful I'm not like that. Until I get put in the wilderness and then I start moaning. Are you still here? We go through those moments for God to test our hearts. Do you think for a second, this is the biggest test we'll go through? Well, besides abundance, but you will not test that God is capable. If you believe God is God and you believe what He does, you believe He can. But you test His love for you, that He would want to. That's what you question. You question His heart. Would my loving spouse, if I am the bride of Christ, would He leave me here? Will He bring me this far to destroy me? Or will He lift me up and honor me? Because I serve Him. Make sense? This is about changing our hearts. And through the power of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, that very breath that brings new life, it renews our mind, the way we see Him, the way we perceive things, and it changes our hearts so that we would want to follow them. Put our lives on hold so that we can go, you know what, it's anniversary night. The world can do whatever. I can do the washing tomorrow. Tonight's the night I spend with my spouse. Tonight's the night I get to hold His hand. Tonight's the night that the King of Kings comes and sits in my house and He says, eat at my table. Let the world have the world for one day.
Amen.
God waits for you. It's not a coincidence that Yeshua says the wedding feast is there. And He calls and He calls and they say, no, I'm busy. And He says, go get everybody else. Don't make that mistake. The King of Kings invites you to His table and He says, I want you there. You don't have to be there, church was. But my question to you is, why wouldn't you want to be?
For instance, that's the sign of the Shabbat.
Shabbat, feast, festivals, every time it's an invitation from our King to spend time with Him. And we stop and we go, maybe that's not for me. Maybe that's a Jewish thing, maybe that's, I'm too busy, no, I can't give that up, I can't do this. And we justify why we don't have to. Why wouldn't we want to?
Amen.
Vince, I was going to say, doing it practically makes a lot of sense and it brings understanding. When I look at now at the many churches, the way things are being done, you know, all these vows are being recited in churches, MTT, but I don't think people are connected to what they're saying. It's just becoming recitations, singing, and you just focus on your voice when you sing these vows and all. When you start understanding, then you see how lost we are.
We need to just stop and remind ourselves what we're saying, and we're going to be held accountable for what we're saying. Your word means something. People hinge on your word. If you tell your wife you will be there, don't disappoint her. I will do this for you. I love you that much that I will stop what I'm doing and I will take care of your needs. And if God of the universe says this is good for you, just listen to me and do it, please. Or stay away from it. That's dangerous for you, please. Why do we question that love? All right. Prayer time is at the time.